Hey, hey, hey. Hey, okay. Out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label, the podcast. Here, my boy Nell.
Yo.
Special shout outs to everybody that's been subscribing on YouTube as normal, liking, commenting, sharing, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We appreciate it. Well, X. We appreciate it as always. Go over and head over to nolabelthepod.com.
Where you can sign up for our newsletter. Keep up with everything No Label the Pod. We're gonna be pushing out a lot of content this month. You know what I'm saying? A lot of recording. So you know how we like to do. We like to load up at the end of the season and then we go on our little hiatus. So please sign up, lock in with us so you can keep up with everything No Label the Pod. And one thing with us, we've been working hard. So it's like it's only right that we start expanding. You know what I mean? Tapping into other markets and stuff like that. And we had the luxury of reaching out to some people in Toronto, and we got the goddess herself. You know what I mean? Sage the goddess sitting with us. You know what I'm saying? Out of TO, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you guys so much for reaching out. Shout out No Label the podcast. You guys, these are the guys.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate you making a trip.
Oh, no worries. Say less.
Honored.
We're family now. Remember that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nah, and it's funny because like we went to high school, like we're like downtown Buffalo, and we could look out the window and see Canada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's so funny because it's like we're one of the few spots in the U.S. where it's like a city where you can see another country.
True.
And people think it's so trippy to them, where it's just like, nah, Canada's right there, like it's closer than you think. And people miss that. It's people who never left their neighborhood, let alone gone to another country.
Yeah, same with Detroit. You can see Windsor across the bridge.
Yep, Windsor. Yep. I think when I go to Detroit, I try to drive through Canada. It's
Yeah?
like 2 hours shorter.
Facts. Yeah.
Hell yeah, but that's the move. So, born in Toronto.
Yeah, born and raised in Toronto gal. Yeah.
we were chopping it up. You're of Jamaican and Nigerian descent.
Yes, I am.
No, that's fine. Some people don't know like how much of like a Caribbean and like Black culture is in TO.
Facts. Yeah, very diverse. Yeah.
Yeah, can you speak on that? Because I know I've seen mad Caribbeans out there.
There's this like it's just a melting pot. There's from like Arabs, there's Pakistani, there's Bayesians, there's Jamaicans, there's some people from the UK, some Americans. It's just like honestly, it's a big rainbow. So
International city.
yeah.
I always say, I've said that Toronto is like a cleaner version of New York City. Now,
Yes.
I know you said you have Brooklyn roots, so do you
Yes.
agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely do. From the swag, the vibe, the sayings and all that, yeah, for sure. Definitely.
And just the different cultures and how big of a melting pot it is, just like New York is.
Facts. Yeah, for sure.
So we always like to kind of like start from the root of like when the artist like started coming into the artistic side. You know what I'm saying? So did it start for you in high school, grade school?
Well, for me, it would be middle school, which would be grades 6 to 8. I was a poet first for a while, and my friend's like, you know what, you have kind of a nice voice. Why don't you try to like sing the lyrics or whatever? And I would sing, or she would say, oh, sing Destiny's Child, sing this. And I would sing it while we're walking after school. And then I just got into it. But still then, I would still be into poetry. But I would say middle school.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
No, that's dope.
Maya, whoo, and Mary J. Blige. And my mom used to play Luther Vandross, so you already know.
Can't go
I'm pretty
wrong
sure
with
every
Luther.
single mom or aunt is playing Luther or Shirley Temple or something like that, so,
Hell yeah. Nah, that's dope. That's dope. Do you guys separate? Like, okay, like American artists from like Canadian artists type of thing?
What do you mean? Explain further. What do you
In
mean?
the sense of like, music industry, a lot of times it's like, okay, a lot of artists that we hear in America are like American. We like there's almost been like a line between like international markets and just like U.S. music scene.
I don't know. Americans, and Canadians are Canadians. But I speak and say that it's time for you guys to embrace us even more now.
Come on.
But, yeah. That's why I'm here to try to break through, especially for the females. But then obviously as a Canadian and then as a musician. But yeah.
Yeah. And good music is good music. It's gonna translate.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And then I think that's something that we wanted to do for a while. Like even just as a city as Buffalo, because a lot of times we get cast in the shadow of New York City. And it's just like, it's hard to break through that New York market because, you're just Buffalo versus like, okay, you're coming from Canada. It's like, oh, no, you're an international artist. You're not like, no, I'm just an artist who makes good music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They would probably say that to us too, that we don't have a sound,
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah, I think y'all have a sound. Y'all sound is very melodic. It's very like, it's I don't want to say innocent, but it's like it's party like y'all know how to have a good time. Like it's always a good time.
Listen, we're not all maple syrup, because they have the same themes or maple syrup and baking. We're not all that because then the patois have to come out,
For
right?
sure.
The Jamaican have to come out. But yeah.
So would you say that y'all have a song?
For the most part, I feel like we're just ourselves. We just take risks, we experiment. That's what I feel, because I don't feel every Toronto artist sounds the same. Well, to me, anyways. But yeah, I think we're more like, there is some people that are hard, but then there's some people, like you said, do melody type of rapping, or whatever, or there's some people that do both.
Like when people think about y'all sound, do they like categorize it in a certain way? Because say, for instance, like a New York, they categorize it as the boom bap, the gritty beats. When you think about an Atlanta sound, it's more so melodic, kind of, like you said, experimental. And then when you go to like a Memphis sound, it's more of like a gritty sound, different types of beats.
To be honest, that's a very great question, and I never really thought about it like that. But I would think it just, when they think of us, just versatility. Because there's the dance hall, there's the calypso. There's some people that are, like I said, that are South Asian, then there's Italian. So it's kind of like, but then also, for me, I feel we look to you guys in the UK. So then we mash that in there too. Just being real, it's just a melting pot. It's just,
It's the international
you can't
city.
put a word on it. We just are.
I think versatile is a good description.
Yeah. Right? Because there's Drake. Well, I'm going to put Justin Bieber in there. The Weeknd. There's whatever. It's not the same.
Tory,
but they could all do a collab together. But M Party, obviously, Nav. But to me, I don't feel they sound the same. And then there's Tory, right? Or whatever.
No, it's definitely that versatility is absolutely there. Maro, was you gonna say something?
I was gonna agree with what he said about New York, just because for example, we go through that like with West Side Gun and Griselda being a thing. Everybody think boom bap is like what our face
Buffalo
is.
is.
It's not just that. It's mad shit. So they probably, I could see they go through that same thing too. So
Yeah.
Well, then you guys are going to need more Buffalo artists to make noise and be like, yo, we here. You understand?
Oh yeah.
That's
That's
what the not few, but that's what the crossroads is right now. Like finding that artist that's not from the Griselda pot or like that gritty,
tree.
But shout out to Griselda though, because I'm a Griselda fan.
Oh yeah, for a fact. That's the thing. But just finding somebody outside of that sound breaking through into the industry so that everybody can see that there's different layers and different sides to Buffalo music.
Yeah. Exactly. You guys know that the Goo Goo Dolls are from Buffalo. They're rock, but there's different sounds.
Absolutely. Brian McKnight from here.
Oh yeah.
Rick James.
Yeah.
Rick
James.
Who else we got? I'm trying to think. Those are big. Are necessarily our big acts, but like Griselda and them, they were the first hip hop acts that really like made it from here.
Wow.
And it's crazy. It's like we're from New York, but there's always that beef between Buffalo and New York. They think anything outside of New York City, they think it's just like farmland. They think it's farmland. They think it's cows roaming. It's like, nah, fam. Like full blown cities, bro. But nonetheless, who would you say outside of let's say like the bigger artists, the mainstream acts, who are some artists in the city of Toronto right now that are buzzing?
I like Northside Benji. I like, well, she's an OG and she used to like frequent NYC, but there is Eternia. She's a big staple to me. She could flow. I don't know if you guys know of Hovaya Mighty. Well, now you know.
Yeah, these are all in there. We're gonna have to do some Googles.
There's a few. Yeah, there's a few. And I'm also gonna say Keisha Fresh.
Come on.
Yeah, we were in contact with her.
Yeah, Keisha Fresh.
That's somebody that we reached out to.
Yeah. There's a few people doing their thing.
How was the support?
And wait, there's me, Sage the Goddess.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I was about saying. How's the support in Toronto as far as terms of local artistry?
Honestly, you just gotta do you, and you just gotta have tough skin. Honestly, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna speak my truth, but it could be a little cutthroat sometimes.
I believe that.
There's still love there, but there's no kissing ass over here. But yeah, that's what I'll pretty much say.
Nah, that's real shit. Cause like for a while in Buffalo, it was very divisive. Like in the sense of, like you from here, oh we don't care. Like we're not coming out to your shows. We're not gonna buy any CDs. Like I would say, and I don't want to like disrespect like the older generation, but from my experience, it was like the Ooze Gang, Cooley High, all them boys. Like we kind of like made it cool to support local artists. You know what I'm saying? It's like we didn't take no for an answer. We was opening up venues that refused to accept like hip hop acts, and like that's a common thing in Buffalo. It's like they don't like hip hop acts, and they'll try to gatekeep you.
Personally, for me, since people weren't opening my doors, I opened them myself. I was creating spaces. I did a cypher with all women, and then I hosted 3 shows since then. I just do me, honestly. If they say no, I'm like, all right, I'll make my own door. Simple.
Absolutely.
And who wants to come in, come in. You know what type of vibe. Just don't be on no bullshit, though. But
naturally. What was it important for you to make sure it was like an all women cypher versus just a full hip hop?
For me, based off me being overlooked and the people I reached out to, they were just as skilled and they were overlooked. So I'm like, you know what? And I see it for females that we have to work just as hard. It just is what it is. You understand? So I'm like, you know what? Instead of complaining that they're not letting me in, let me make them see me. So I put on my own events. This is what it is.
That's how you do it.
That's how you have to do it.
That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? They don't
no one's going to give it to you. You have to go and get it.
That's a fact.
And then sometimes when people see you go and get it, they're inspired, then doors will open. Or maybe they'll open a door for you. But sometimes you can't wait. You just have to go and get it, you know?
Nobody wants to put in
the work.
No, not even just that. It's like nobody wants to put in towards you like they feel like they're doing more than you doing for yourself. Nobody wants to support somebody like that. Like I just like I've managed artists in the past, and it was if I feel like I'm working harder than you, I don't. Why would I want to continue to do this?
Facts. You have to want it. You have to be hungry.
Yeah, because it's like I could like, yeah, you want XYZ, but it's like, okay, how many songs did you make? What can we do with this? And it's like, okay, boom, that allows me to get the ideas flowing, the juice to okay, let me knock on this door because we have this much in store. You know what I'm saying? Versus some people make one song and then it's like, oh, go do everything for me. And it's just like it's like
you know
it don't work
Shout
like
out
that.
to my manager Mike. Me and him, we work very great. I bring the dream, he executes it, or vice versa. I mean, that's how you have to work it.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah. Management is a huge key. So you said you've been making music for a while. How long did it take you to understand like the importance of management and just having a crew?
If I'm being honest, rest in peace to my husband, but I was married for a while and he passed away a few years ago.
Sorry
and
to
then
hear
there was just like, yo, foot on the gas. You got to take this serious. So I was doing it for 10 years, but I was more so being a queen to my king, you understand? And doing what we had to do. And so I put the music to the back. I would still do it occasionally, but I was like, whatever. Then he passed. I'm like, you know what? Life flashes before your eyes, and don't, you know, if there's opportunity and you're still breathing, then still go. So when he passed, it was just, and it led me to you guys.
Hey.
A few years after that, I just kept, people like, slow down, he just passed. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I just feel it in me, like he's here, like he's backing me, like go. Because he was my number one fan. I'm like, I know he would want this. And me being consistent led me to you guys. So it must be working.
Right on time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shout
How
out
long
to him.
have you and Mike been working together?
Almost 3 years now.
And then how did like that relationship form? Because I know it's hard as an artist to find a manager that you actually trust with your like dreams and visions and with your art.
Instagram. Instagram. Just conversations about music, life. Then I'm like, honestly, I'm having so much emails, this and that. And he's like, yo, I'll help you. And then I just have to take a risk. Yeah. I took a risk, you know, trusting him with stuff. And here we are today. And I feel it's a great decision. So, yeah.
Was there anything particular that made you think that you could trust him, like with your career, to a degree?
He's laid back and he's humble. So those are the top two things. And he's loyal too. Loyalty, guys. Loyalty.
Shout out to that. Absolutely. Nah, and it's a difficult thing to just find somebody to create that crew and to create that bond and have that trust. It's almost just as important, if not more important, than the music itself. Because a lot of times here, like, a lot of artists will just think, oh, I dropped a song and it's supposed to just pop. It's like, no, you have to work it. You got to talk to people. You got to shake hands. You got to be at events. You got to do all that stuff comes into play. And it's like, it's not a one person operation. And that's dope. That's dope to see that you got good people in your corner. Shoot, it brought you here to us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what's real.
Shout out No Label, the podcast.
You know what I mean?
So I want to backtrack a little bit. So you said you started really getting into music or making music like around middle school. So
well, not like recording it, but like maybe writing it in my notebooks. Okay. Yeah, about that.
So when did you start officially like recording tracks?
Ooh, very late. Like, I want to say, for me, early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of research. So your original artist name was Sage the Moon?
Sage Moon.
Moon.
But no, if we want to go further than that, it was Cupcake Cobain.
Cupcake Cobain.
Cupcake Cobain is kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie.
So that was Cupcake Cobain was the first name you recorded music with?
Yeah.
And then why did you change the name to Sage
That's
Moon?
kind of when I was like a Nirvana fan and listening to Kurt Cobain and stuff like that. That was more in my emo dark phase, but but that, and then I don't know, just life. I was like, you know what? I don't feel like a Cupcake Cobain no more. I feel like something else. So I was just, you know, searching it. Then I really like astrology and stuff like that. So, and I'm always using sage, you know, to clear out energy. So I'm like, I just put the two together, Sage Moon. But then I only had that for a bit, and the traction, just the vibe of it, I don't feel like it was working with the brand. So I was like, you know what? Everyone calls me Empress, hey Queen, hey Goddess. I'm like Sage, the Goddess, because I'm just everything in one.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, and then it stuck.
That's tough.
Was there a change in like the music or artistry when you changed your name, or is the music
for the most part, yeah. For the most part, yeah. For me, before, my music was maybe more aggressive, more angry. Like, there's still anger and passion now, but it's more like toned down, like, and it's more, it's expressed better than how I was doing it before. So, yeah.
Nah, that's super. That's dope. That's super dope. So, I'm trying to think where I want to go. Let's speak on some of your influences in terms of your sound. You know what I'm saying? What were some of the music that you were listening to that inspired you and say, yo, I want to make music too?
Honestly, if I say everything, we'll be here for hours. It's that much. I'm a music girl, but I'm honestly going to say New York, Mary J. Blige. I'm going to say Fabulous, The Lox, Little Kim. I also really loved Maya Ashanti. Alicia Keys, Janet Jackson, Bow Wow. We all love Bow Wow. Bow Wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Like we all love them. At one point, he was the man. Like, come on, let's just be real. But
That was my first favorite rapper, Lil Bow Wow.
that was for me. I like to say that was like our Justin Bieber, but like the hip hop sound.
No, for sure. For
It
sure.
was
Him
like
and Lil
right.
Romeo.
Every girl, their moms. Oh my god. Right. Shout out to Bow Wow if you see this. Right.
Shad Moss.
Boss.
Call me Shad now.
Shad Moss, my bad. If you see this, then come on this show. All right.
Pull up, bro.
Shade sent you.
Nah, that's super dope.
And I could keep it going on, you know? Beanie Man, Spraga Benz, Foxy Brown with Spraga Benz. We should keep going.
Foxy.
She's woo amazing.
So would you say your time in New York City definitely heavily influenced your sound and stuff like that?
For sure. Yeah.
Nah, that's super dope. Where else have you been in the U.S.?
I've been to Philly. I used to be a big Iverson fan. And wearing his stuff, that's like more so in my tomboy phase, basketball, because I could play basketball.
We got
and
the
stuff.
Iverson poster over there. I don't know if you peeped it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's actually
Okay. But yeah, I was a big basketball girl. So, like, I begged my mom, please, can we go to one of his shows or whatever, his games? And then my mom took me. So, and then I've been to Florida a few times.
What part? What city?
For Disneyland, Disney World.
What's that?
Pretty sure
Orlando?
it's there.
Disney World is Orlando. Disneyland is, I think, California.
Oh, okay. But I just been to a few places, so. But mostly New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, that's super dope.
So who put you on to like a lot of the music that you got influenced by? Were you just discovering it on your own, like through surfing the internet, or was it family members?
Well, it wasn't really the internet for me. It was like MTV, BET, 106 in Park.
106 in Park.
Did you guys see the 106 in Park thing on the BET Awards? They did a segment. It was like 20 minutes.
I heard about it.
And shouting out, like making it feel like 106 in Park.
Yeah.
Bow Wow was there, Maya, and so forth. It was amazing.
Yeah, AJ
I didn't get
Free
to see it.
was supposed to be there.
I only seen that AJ couldn't make it and Roxy couldn't make it, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, Free was there. Free.
Who was your favorite host from the eras of 106?
AJ and Free.
Obviously, AJ and Free.
Really?
AJ and Free. Was
What?
Hands down.
No,
Like,
I
it's
gotta
pretty
hear this.
close.
What are you about to
I
say?
was a big Roxy and Terrence fan.
Roxy and Terrence J.
Yeah,
for sure.
Roxy and Terrence.
Yeah, then after Free and AJ, Terrence and Roxy, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's a fact.
But after
they
Free-
laid the
AJ and
foundation, but my personal favorite.
After AJ and Free.
He's a little
But
younger.
yeah.
'Cause that's when they was
He's a
doing
little younger. We'll forgive him.
Yeah.
We'll forgive him.
That's when they was doing a freestyle Friday.
No, they all made
that.
the show, definitely.
Nah, them joints. 106 was such a staple in just like hip hop culture. You can't not.
Rushed home to watch it.
Yeah.
I said rushed home to watch it.
Yep.
What was the name? You remember the show Word on the Street?
Vaguely.
Word. Oh yeah.
I don't remember that.
It
Who's
was
it with?
I forgot his name, but you seen the movie How High? With
Yes.
Method Man, it's like I Need Money. The dude who was I Need Money.
With the
I don't
grill.
remember.
Yeah, with the
Seen For a
grill.
while.
That was
And
he was the
Wiz
host.
Khalifa's in there too, no?
No,
How
that's
High?
that's the Mac and Devin went to high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's similar. That's his shit. It was similar. It was similar to that. You know what I'm saying? But like Word on the Street was fire. It was like street interviews, but this is back in 2002, 2003. Street interviews asking people like, "What's your favorite song?" Like, "Yo, what's popping out here?"
So
Word on
then
the
Rap
Street-
City then.
Rap City is-
in the basement.
Yeah, that came on right after. You know what I mean? Right after that, Rap City was crazy.
These shows have nothing on those, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the new stuff we watch.
The closest thing that touched that was Everyday Struggle.
Everyday
What
struggle.
was that?
Everyday Struggle was on Complex.
It was like a hip hop debate show. It was Joe Budden and Academics,
in the Deska.
and the Deska was the moderator. It was on Complex for around like 2017
Yeah,
until like 2020 maybe.
yeah. It was almost doing like 1 million views a day.
Oh wow.
Going 4 times a day, like literally Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, because it
Like,
was a daily
for-
hip hop show, daily hip hop
Yeah.
debate
Oh,
show.
okay.
That was a moment.
Like some like Sports Center or First Take type of thing.
That's what allowed Joe Budden to shoot off into his platform and all that stuff now. In terms of, do you have regional sounds in Toronto? Because I know y'all real versatile. Like in America, we have like there's a Texas sound. It's kind of fading away.
I don't think so. I just know that Canada's really big for rock though, right? Yeah, rock.
Rock.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's rock, and then the next opposite, it's rap. There's like a little bit in between, but it's mainly rock.
Okay. Do y'all have a hard time, like, do they, like, kind of, like, take rappers serious there, or are they just kind of like,
I think if you're not like the main ones, which
Okay.
we said Drake, Party, or somebody like that, or Tory, they don't really, kind of. Like the local scene, the underground scene, we know what's going on, but yeah.
Okay, so
If you're not selling out Scotiabank or one of those main, probably not.
Okay. So if you're a Toronto rapper and it's like, yo, you hitting the circuit, what's some spots that like you gotta hit as like as a local artist there?
History, I think it's Rivoli, probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause
I've been to Rebel. I've never heard of the other two though.
It's
I
a
have to
club?
look at them. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's dope. How's your party scene?
I don't know. I don't really party anymore. I just make music and
okay.
chill,
Okay.
honestly.
So like if you wanted to like let's say breaking a song out in Canada, do y'all feel like y'all have to come here or can you feel like y'all can do it out in
You just have to
TL?
tap into DJs, probably, in the city.
Okay.
Yeah. And they'll play it at the parties, right?
And then from there
Or you try to get your sound on like radio stations or university ones, just
they still be radio heavy out there?
for the most part.
Okay.
It's still playing in the car, so I'm gonna guess it's still working. But yeah,
No, I hear that.
most things are online, obviously Spotify, whatever. But yeah, pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about it in terms of just like here, like so when you wanted to break a song, depending on where you at, it's like okay, if I'm in down south, I have to go through the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like if my song can't get played in the strip club, my song ain't getting
But
played.
our strip clubs are not lit like yours, so there ain't nothing to play in there.
But that, like he said specifically down south.
Yeah,
Down
yeah,
south
yeah.
versus
The
like
same. Yeah.
versus like let's say you go to the Bay, like some of them joints, if you can't do that dance tour, like let's say they have their car shows and stuff like that. If you ain't getting bumped there, you kind of out. New York is like they have a car test, but it's like I don't even know what New York's is right now. Like they trying to shift it towards streamers and stuff like that. It fluctuates a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I was just curious on the temperature of like, okay, as a Toronto artist, like what y'all thinking, like how to break some music.
Honestly, I think everything's online blogs, podcast, social media.
Yeah, I feel the shift going back towards the DJs. Like I like how you mentioned the DJs, and it's like I'm seeing it now because like we've been talking to some DJs from here, and shout out to DJ Goose. Goose was talking about how they're allowing DJs to play music on the YouTube now. They're not striking them like the major labels. They're letting them play it now. So it's like okay, if I could get it in there and the DJ is playing it and showing people dancing to it or whatever, it's in his mix. It's allowing the music to get out there. It helps everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope the DJs
So,
you know what I mean, get
personally,
that power
do
back.
you prefer it to be like social media or like back in the day where it's like mixtape, person to person?
Oh, I'm very much a word of mouth person.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you tell me, yo, listen to this. If I respect your opinion on music and all that, I'm going to listen to
Yeah.
it. And it's like
That's what it is for me. It just depends on if I respect your opinion on music. Whether you give it to me directly word of mouth or whether I see a person whose music opinion I respect post a song on their Instagram story. It just honestly depends on the person and how much I respect like their music taste.
Yeah.
no, it goes a long way. Word of mouth is definitely where it's at. Because there's so many people that like they'll give you money just to promote. They're getting paid to promote this song. It's like no, I need to know you actually like this. This is something that you're gonna play, whether you're trying to sell it to me or not. Like that's my mode.
We have a regular debate on this podcast too. So I just want to ask you, are you more of a, as an artist and as a consumer, are you more of a quantity person or a quality person? So as a consumer, do you like the artists that put out music more? Like if you're a fan of the artist, or would you rather them take their time, curate something nice, and deliver it to you that's
I'm old
nice
school.
quality.
Of course, it's gonna be quality any day. Cause that one song I'm gonna replay and replay and replay. You know, versus your then I can't really take you in. You know, or the one track, right? So
What about as an artist yourself? Same thing?
yeah, quality. You have to wait for the best.
Absolutely. Quality over everything. I'm definitely with that. No, and that's they like to joke on here because like I've been a fan of Kendrick Lamar since high school. Like
We're all fans.
2012.
You know?
Every episode of the podcast, he brings up Kendrick
Allegedly.
Lamar. Like he just did.
Allegedly.
We love them both, though.
Allegedly,
Love them
they
both,
both
but
did great things for the game.
Yeah.
You mentioned the concert in Toronto. Did you get a chance to go?
No, I didn't get a chance to go.
No, I seen the videos. It seemed like it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was pretty dope. But how was the temperature out there during that whole battle?
No comment.
So I'm about to go on a string of no comment questions.
Yeah,
so
probably
I might as well-
no comment.
Okay, so boom. My brother used to talk to some strippers out in TL, you know what I'm saying? He had forgive me, he just got engaged. I'm making it hot. But they mentioned Drake's impact within the city. And a lot of boots on the ground was saying it's like, America upholds him more than Toronto does. Would you see any like truth in that statement?
There's good and bad in people, right? So it's gonna be both. Well, for me, it's both. They love him and they hate him.
Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a hate more so because of how much attention he pulls and it's like it blocks them out, or is it just because you're successful and I'm not and just fuck you type of thing?
I don't know. For every person, it's different. If I was to ask honestly, so yeah.
I get that. I get that. No, and it's shit. It's like that here. It's like when you from a certain spot, a lot of times people don't want to see you succeed. Like Westside, many account they get a bunch of haters. It was like, but they did the most for the city. Some people love them. Some people it's like hell no, like fuck that.
Dude, you type of Benny on Facebook right now, it's a whole list of people just like saying the craziest things.
Wow.
You know what? When you're at the top, you're gonna get those knives.
You
gotta
to
prepare for it. That's why it says tough skin in the industry. If you don't got tough skin, then sit your ass home.
for sure.
You know?
Heavy is the crown.
Everyone gets shot after. Even Beyonce, they say stuff. They said stuff about her kids. That's out of pocket. We're not gonna mention names. But even she's getting hit. Everyone does. It's just what it is. And you gotta know within yourself that you're that guy or you're that girl.
For sure.
Oh,
for
well.
sure. No,
Have
absolutely.
that internal peace.
Yeah.
That shit goes a long way. As far as that. Have you ever been in label talks with anybody from here, from US or Canada?
No.
Is that something you'd be interested in, or are you on the independent grind?
Most likely independent. Yeah.
The
I like to do obviously I can work with others. I like to collaborate. But I think, this me to stay true to myself is the independent way.
okay.
Yeah.
No, we always advocate for independence. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
kind of where the name came from. No
That's
label.
why we here. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but it comes with a lot. You know what I'm saying? But heavy. You work harder to receive more. You know what I'm saying? So it's never that easy in terms of some people just sign and think it's over once they sign. It's like, nah, that's the start. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Versus if you're independent, you grinding all the way through. It's like, I'm not
If you
falling
could
for
do it
the
on your
okey-doke.
own, you don't really need a label. The label needs you.
Literally.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can work with a label, maybe on a small little deal, but the rest is all you. That's what I would say. But if you can go independent, just go. If God gave you the vision, then it's a go.
Absolutely.
It's never a no.
Absolutely. I know when I was working at a label in South Africa, it was like 6 weeks. I was out there. And once I saw how much they didn't do, I was like, y'all the biggest label in Cape Town? Oh yeah, no. I was like, you don't need a label. I was like, you don't need a label. It's like, if you have a solid team of people who can help you and believe in what you're doing, you're golden. Like, They'll do a lot of smoke and mirrors in order to make you think you need them. For sure.
So I seen you got invited to do a cipher or like MC Lyte curated a cipher that you were invited to do. How was that experience?
Oh,
And
it was
meeting her,
amazing.
a
Shout out
legend.
MC Lyte.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was amazing. So I did I just did a little freestyle on my page to her Stop Look and Listen instrumental. Then I tagged her to it. Then yeah, they're in my email.
That's
saying, listen, we're coming to Toronto. We want you here. So I was like, yes.
Right on time.
How did you actually
And
like
shout
get
out
there?
Mike, my manager, because he's a huge fan. But yeah, he's like, yo, you should do this. I'm like, all right. So
How was it getting to meet her? Did you like know her credentials and know who she was prior to?
of course, I'm pretty sure we all do. Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah, I got to meet her and I got to get him a signed CD and stuff like that. So it was win-win. He loves music, Mike. But yeah, it was amazing. She's like, yo, keep going. Like, keep stepping on next type of thing. So I was like, all right, say less. That's all I needed. So.
Right.
And shout out to Miss Toy, too. She's another American. She was on the song with Ice Cube. You could do it. Put your back into it. She gave me the door, basically, because I went on a track with her first. Say My Name. It's on Spotify. Show Her Love. But she showed me love first, and then here I am today.
Dope.
So,
That's dope.
yeah.
That's dope as hell. Do you keep up with all the women rappers and the women artists who are like buzzing here, and you kind of like, no, I don't say competing, but like just keeping your ear to the ground and just seeing like how the scene is? Because I noticed you had that all women cipher, and that shit was dope. And we got some dope women artists that are from here.
Oh, yeah, so plug in then. What are you saying? What are you
yeah.
saying?
I'm saying, like, you tap in with Love the Genius, tap in with
So you
Shady
can show
Live.
that Buffalo's even more skilled. You feel me?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Pretty Bully. You know what I'm saying? Case closed. It's a lot of dope.
Let's go. I
women
love strong feminine, you know?
You might have to do that women's cipher in Buffalo one
All
time.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, you need our help. We'll make it happen.
Make it international.
Absolutely.
Canada meets Buffalo. What's good?
It'll be.
Shout out to Sneak Vibin', ladies first going on tonight.
That's tonight.
Ooh, sweet.
Yo, it's mad events tonight. Yo, we got ladies first tonight. Shout out to Chandra. We got
You
Juneteenth.
guys should have told me. I would have made time for it.
Do you have time? Today?
No.
No time today.
No. I'm kind of hurt,
I didn't even know
man.
that it was today.
I didn't
until
know-
like a couple
I
days
kinda
ago.
swear I
I'm
didn't
not
know
gonna
it was
lie.
today.
Well, yeah.
Oh, but yeah, we got Juneteenth. It's the Allentown Art Festival. I was going to say when y'all was
Yo,
walking.
how
I'm
is
like,
Juneteenth out here? Juneteenth. Like, how is that? The celebration of
it's
it?
second biggest Juneteenth in the United States.
Dang.
It's
Like a lot of people just started celebrating it like when it became an actual holiday. Buffalo's been celebrating Juneteenth for I know as long as I've been alive.
Yeah.
Like it's been a thing since I was a child.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. They block off like maybe 2 dozen streets.
Wow.
Like it's parades, all that.
Wow. So like Caravana basically, but like Juneteenth wise. The celebration of life, the celebration
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could call it that.
Sweet.
Yeah, nah, it's super dope. It's super dope.
Sweet.
So we got a top 5 segment. So I was curious. When it comes to Toronto, right? A lot of people know about Toronto. What are like the 5 things? What are the 5 things about Toronto that you think people would appreciate that they aren't actually aware of or don't know about? Or maybe 5 things about Toronto that you appreciate.
1, diversity. I don't know. Gosh, you got me.
How's the
Jeez.
food?
Yeah, the food, for sure. The food, for sure.
Buffalo is a very much a food spot.
Really?
We got like third in the what we got? Didn't we get like National Geographic like said we're the 3rd best place for food in the world?
I don't know, but I know our food is real good.
It's up there.
Our wings.
It's up there.
I'll say 3rd, music.
I'm about to look it up.
Oh, the agriculture, the nature and stuff. Top tier. Mike, what would you say is a 5th? Right? They got me stuck on this. Why are you guys doing this to me? God, I don't even know.
They do say that Toronto.
What about the
has,
architecture? Architecture. I think Toronto got some.
Yeah, but
But that's why I said agriculture, because the nature and stuff beats the buildings and all that other stuff. Like,
true. They do say Toronto has some of the most beautiful women in the world.
I was gonna say our people, but I didn't want to be
true.
gassed. You know,
Oh no, gas
our
it
men
up.
and women.
Gas
Okay,
it up.
there it is.
Nah, definitely. I have to go to Toronto more. Like
Yep.
I've been a handful of times, but it's like I would need to go
A
as an adult.
handful?
Yeah, I've been to Toronto
I'm
multiple
saying a
times.
handful isn't a lot. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like it's just not a lot.
Okay, so how much have you been?
Oh, that's
More than
Toronto.
I
That's
can
Toronto
Oh,
poppy right there.
Jesus.
More than I
You know
can
what I'm
So you're an
saying?
honorary Torontonian? That's what they call it?
Toronto is my third home.
He said, "Catch me at the rooftop."
So what's second?
New York City.
Okay,
I'm in
first
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I do a lot of work out in New York City, so I'm just out there a lot. And Toronto is more so like just for leisure.
Or is it? I'm joking. Okay.
He's got a second family. For sure. I'm looking for this, but can't find it. But we also have a third eye segment where we talk about spirituality, unconventional like opinions, stuff like that. Well, I want to start with just your name in itself. It's Sage the Goddess. What made you just like embody that whole goddess motif and kind of like you deifying yourself?
Because I'm divinely dangerous. But what that means is I could be sweet and spice and everything nice. You know, it's just that you get that side of me and you get that side of me. The warrior, or you can get the singer. Just, you know, I just am.
So how much does your spirituality play into just like your music making and just your self-expression?
It's a lot. Yeah. You know, I try to drop some gems in my music to reflect the brand, to reflect the name. Just, you know, I just do what I do. Stay tuned, guys. But on another note, Sage the Goddess on Spotify if you want to know. But yeah.
Absolutely. What crystals you rocking right there?
Actually, one dropped off. But I didn't want to, but yeah. This is a citron. It's a money stone. So if you want
Okay,
money,
bring that bag in.
yeah. And this one is a clear quartz. Clear quartz. You got to protect your energy.
For sure.
You know?
Absolutely. I know you was talking about the sage, how you would clear your spaces. Who put you onto that? Who put you onto like just understanding like the spiritual senses and just making sure you keep yourself
One of
grounded?
my aunts, she's always been just chill, laid back, yoga mats. She's like, come, we're going to a marathon. Do you have anything you're doing this weekend? I'm like, no? Okay. You're coming to the 1K run with me. She's always just been the staple. And nothing really bothers her, and she's just chill. So she just put me onto this. Shout out Auntie Lola. But yeah,
That's dope. That's dope. Jamaican side or the Nigerian side?
Jamaican side.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. That's dope as hell. You also said you're into the astrology. When did that become a thing, and like how has that impacted you?
Around the same time as that whole thing with my aunt, she was into that too. So, and for me, I just believe some people embody their signs or characteristics, not every single thing to a T, but you know, it lines up. They were doing it since forever, right? Matching the stars with the sundials and whatever, right? From time, it's always been around us. It was just for us to tap in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's dope. You know your rising sign and all that good stuff?
Yeah, but you ain't knowing it though.
Oh, that's crazy. Can we get your sun sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
I'm born the same day as Master P.
Okay.
Yeah.
About
No
it, about
Limit
it.
Soldier.
That's dope. That's dope. You ever considered like lining up your rollouts with like astrological times and stuff like that?
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Yeah. I didn't think that far, but thank you for the idea though.
Oh yeah, nah. I always recommend that. Like I study astrology. Like I've taken
Oh
classes.
yeah.
on all
What is
that.
your sun sign?
I'm a Pisces. I'm a
Okay.
Pisces.
Okay.
Young Virgo over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, another Earth sign. Shout out to you. How about you over there?
Aquarius.
Okay. And then we have Mike, the Cancer. 2 water signs.
Nah, yeah. I'm a Cancer rising.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean?
Mysterious.
I like being in the
Intuitive.
house. all that good stuff. All that good stuff. But yeah, absolutely. Like I always recommend like artists be in touch with some type of spiritual system or some type
Yeah.
of protection in this industry, because it can get wild. It can you can easily get thrown off track and lose yourself. But definitely having some type of connection, that's something that's greater than you, that'll allow you to just stay safe and stay sane in this ridiculous industry.
Facts.
Absolutely. Just in your time as an artist, what would you say is one time like you were like you had to really overcome, and then like your spirituality held you down, and like your faith like pushed through and got you to the other side?
Like I said, when my husband passed, that too, I've been in sticky situations like studios, males. You get the drift.
For sure.
Yeah. So, but thank God everything was good. But yeah,
No,
that's all I'll say. I don't.
No, I
Yeah.
know, I get it, and this is our industry can be very predatory, and so it's like it's important that people are upstanding. You know what I'm saying? And it's like good managers. You know what I'm saying? People that you can trust that will get you from A to B safely. You know what I'm saying? And that's super dope. Like I manage with artists. Love the Genius, and it's just like she got signed, and it was just like there were situations where it's just like you need that person. You need that. This is why you need that person. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's important. It's important that you keep good people around you, keep good energy, however that be. Whether it's crystals, whether you praying, whether it's Bible.
I feel if you walk in good energy, then that's just what it is. I know there's still ish that can happen, but it's less likely to happen. So whenever I go anywhere, I'm just walking in good faith. You understand? So
No, absolutely.
This is actually my last question. What has been the key to balancing, because you said you've gone harder with your music since the passing of your husband. So how has it been being like kind of a full-time artist, to say, as well as still balancing like being a full-time mother also, and just carrying that load on your own to a degree?
honestly, they're just looking to me. My children's looking to me, and I gotta be strong for them, and I gotta be strong for myself. And I do this to show them that no matter, despite anything that comes or happens to you, that you should still follow your dreams. Because a lot of people, or even family members of mine, they skipped out on their dreams. I'm like the first one actually doing it. They were like against it. I'm a black sheep in my family. They were so against this because they all have like good paying jobs and stuff. And they're like, why didn't you do this? But it never fulfilled me doing something else. Like I'll die doing music. You understand? It's like life to me. So yeah, my kids are inspiration. Myself is inspiration. And if I don't go hard, who's supposed to go for them? Because the one person that could have went hard for them is in the ground. So now it's up to me to keep being a soldier and the queen that I am.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Go stream that Sage the Goddess, you know what I mean? All one word.
Yeah.
All platforms, you know what I'm saying? If people wanted to like, if you had to steer the people to one song where it's just like it could be your biggest, or one that like you really spoke your truest, what would you want to have them listen to?
Oh my God, all of them. But however, just one, I think it would be Who Can I Trust? And the title says it all. Yeah, and I have a little bit of singing there, mostly rapping, but it's Who Can I Trust? Yeah, a lot of people, guys and girls, are like, yo, I like that. But they like all my songs, but that one, yeah, you guys should listen to it. You guys will like it.
Bet that. We definitely gonna
Yeah.
play that. Hell yeah. You have any like last words for people who are either, it could be young women that's aspiring to be artists, or anybody from Toronto that's trying to break into new markets and stuff like that? Any words of advice?
Don't give up on yourself. F the haters if God gave you a vision, that means that it could be executed because the above gave it to you. So don't make anyone, put doubt in your energy or your mind. If you think you're that guy or that girl for your dreams and your visions, just execute it and keep going. And it's okay to pause and slow down sometimes. No one's perfect, but pick right back up. Doors will open. 9 will close, but 1 will open.
Come on. Absolutely. You heard it here first. You know what I mean?
Well, we appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
us
much.
and just traveling.
Absolutely.
You'll see her on the Red Room too.
So
we appreciate you. No Label the Pod.
we out of here.